Well, good morning, everybody. I'm up early again today. I have to drive my son to work this morning. I like to drive him on the weekends so we can catch up and talk, and it's easier for him than taking the bike for now. But one of the reasons I'm up early is he got his driver's license yesterday, if you notice when I mentioned in the video, and I saw a car that might just suit him, so I'm going to stop in on the way to pick him up and take a quick look at it. So who knows, might be buying a car today. Well, I'm back on the road. So here's what happened. I went and looked at the car this morning, but it was in a fenced-in yard. It's just a small dealership. Couldn't get in to see the car. It's covered in snow. And so I said, oh well, it's closed on Sundays, so I'm not going to even be able to look at it. So I go home, but then I said, you know what? I'm going to call and make an appointment. So I called, and somebody actually picked up the phone and said, we talked a little bit, and then I said, okay, I'll be in tomorrow when you open, etc. Went downstairs, was getting ready to do to film a video, and my cell phone started ringing upstairs. Ran upstairs. It's the gentleman saying, you know, I just promised somebody that they can come in and take a look at the car because they can't come in during the week. Any chance you can come in now and take a look at the car? So, yeah, it's halfway across the city, but you know, for my son, I guess I'll do it. So that's what I'm doing now. Yay, more driving. Let's see if I do still buy a car today. Who knows? And that's the little car there. Let's go take a look. Well, that was a nice little car. I took it for a test drive. It's fully loaded. It has a backup camera, sunroof, air conditioned, everything you want. Nice little 4-cylinder, 4-door. Only 80,000 kilometers on it, so roughly 50,000 miles for Americans. And it's 5 years old, so nice little car. It had a couple scrapes on it, but it drove quite well. And I think for my son, for a first car, I think that is a pretty darn good very first car. I remember my first car was a Honda Civic with nothing in it and bare bones, and this one has pretty much everything in it, and it's at an affordable price for him. So I went down, when I went to the dealership, the guy has an offer in already on the car today, and it was a certain price, but it was under the asking price, and I wasn't going to give the asking price. But he showed me the actual offer. But he says, I promised two different people to see the car. So, you know, whoever offers the best price of the car gets it. And, the one thing that I didn't know was also in there was there's 4 snow tires. Right now it has all seasons on it, but it has 4 perfectly good. I looked at all 4. Perfectly good snow tires. I mean, really good tread wear, like nothing on them at all. I guess the person bought them and then decided to buy another car. So yeah, that's you know, $500-600 easy just in those tires because they were brand new. So I decided, what the heck? I said, I'll take it. You know, give me the price, that price, I'll take it right now if you sign it over. And he signed it over right away to me. Put a deposit down. Now it's up to my son to get insurance, and it's up to him to find financing for the balance. I don't want him to be cash strapped monthly right now because he's doing his apprenticeship and stuff like that. So Dad may help out. So I told him to get a couple prices, get a price for your, with financing, with just the deposit that I put down today. And then I said, get the price and a quote for how much, if we put half down on the car and pay half of it off right away. Couple things can happen. One, you can cut down on how much interest you have to pay, obviously. You can also end up getting a better rate on your car because you are, putting more money down. They look favorable with the lower rate. He's never had a loan before, so this is his first loan. That's why I want him to get financing, even if it's a small amount, just to build up your credit. It's always good to build up your credit. So I gave him the deposit and everything, and I showed up at my son. He's working today. He couldn't even test drive the car. Now, a couple good things. He was so excited when I told him that I bought it. One thing, I've committed to buying it. Like his face lit right up, like he's at work and he has his mask on like this, but you could just see his eyes just lit up. He's all excited. And it's, it's your first car. Of course you're going to be excited, You don't have to bike everywhere you go. You don't have to take the bus everywhere you go. It's also going to help him in his job because now that he's allowed to drive vans and drive to work sites, they are going to pay him more, which they couldn't do, if they kept on having to drive him everywhere he worked. So lots of good things for him. I'm glad he's really, really excited. And it's also nice to know that, your son trusts you enough to pick his car. Now, he did see pictures of the car and everything, and he even talked to his friends online, and they all said, oh, that's a nice car to start, great car to start. I own, one of them said my girlfriend owned one and she loves it, etc., etc. So I think he's going to be very happy with the car. It's not a done deal yet, but I did commit money. And if he can't come up with financing, I might have to just go to the Don Bank financing company, daddy financing. But we'll see. I want him to go into a bank and get his credit up there. That's the main thing, get that going. So yeah, after all this today, I did buy my son a car, but he's got to pay for it.